Our videos feature voices and visuals created using AI technology, intended for adult entertainment. These depictions should not be mistaken for real celebrities. There is no endorsement, affiliation, or association with the personalities portrayed. These should be seen as nothing more than poor imitations. Viewer discretion is advised when watching this content. Titty sprinkles. Previously on Tyranny of Dragons.
We stay hidden long enough for them to continue on. Then Bill casts silence on their group. No sound can escape it. We rush them and wipe them out, steal their horn. We blow it to signal the camp we're coming, then walk in like the fucking boss unit that we are.
Gentlemen, welcome to Raiders Camp.
We're so fucking dead.
The five of you stand at the entrance to Raiders Camp. Dotted around, you can see raised platforms with armored people, one being rather close to where you stand. As the ground slopes downhill and expands out, you notice the plateau stands at its tallest height at about 150 feet, giving plenty of protection all around. Within the rocky edges, you can see many large boulders and various sized cave entrances, one of which has two enormous spiders stationed. There are a few figures approaching this one, each clutching bundles of shiny objects, but many of the other, smaller caves seem to be left unattended. There are certainly a wide variety of different characters here, from the kobolds, bandits, and cultists you've encountered before, to the giants, lizard creatures, and spiky helmeted individuals you now see roaming the camp. There are also many people who look like common folk. Some of these, though, do appear to be chained. No one is paying you any attention, not even the guard at the raised platform nearest you. It would seem, for now, you're safe.
Looks like that cultist was accurate. There indeed seems to be an army here. We'll have to rethink our strategy a little.
Oh, wow. Do you see those really huge guys over there? What are they?
They're not that big.
They must be giants. They have actual giants in this camp.
Wow. Swole, you look tiny compared to them.
Maybe, but I'm still bigger than the rest of you, and more attractive. So don't go forgetting that.
Speaking of big, those have to be the largest spiders I have ever seen.
Do you see the ones bringing stuff to them? Looks pretty shiny. Who wants to wager that's where all the treasure is being stored?
If it is, that'll be hard to get past two massive spiders.
Then it's a good thing you have me. There isn't a creature on this planet I can't charm.
Perhaps we should go find somewhere to station ourselves before we say much else.
Before anyone else has time to speak, the guard nearest you approaches.
I immediately put my hand out to make the gesture of the cult.
The guard tilts his head slightly, a confused look over his face.
Relax, friend. We heard the horn.
All right. I put my hand down quickly.
I came to ask if you had had the briefing from the guard you met on your way in.
He didn't brief us on anything. Seems he was a bit irritable and new to the position. He just blew the horn and let us pass. After we confirmed who we are, of course.
Barack, roll me a deception check, with advantage. The guard shakes his head but also chuckles to himself.
I told them it was useless to use him. Bloody fool kept complaining and wouldn't pay attention.
Yes, a bloody fool indeed. Would you mind informing us instead?
Okay. Over there at the dorms, you could clean up, get new robes if you lost yours, get something to eat, drink, and rest. Before you do though, report over to Reassignment Station so you can be assigned your next duty. See that large cave near the back? You can drop off any treasure you manage to obtain. Just drop it in front of the Arachneans. Do not attempt to go further or they will eat you. I don't see any prisoners among you, so we'll skip that part. And finally, Resmir is holding a rally in about an hour. All must attend. She'll be over at the main tent. We'll be closing up the entrance shortly, and it won't open again until sunup. You got all that?
Loud and clear. Thank you for your time, and I give him a small bow.
He gives you a nod, turns on the spot, and marches back to his post.
I'll start moving on, gesturing to the others to follow.
Unless anyone has any objections or questions, I'll assume you all follow Gormley as he leads you into the camp. Joe, where do you go?
I guess the first place we should go would be to this reassignment station, so we don't rouse suspicion. Then we can find somewhere to lay low.
Very well. You head towards the reassignment station. Is there anything in particular you want to be looking out for? Or shall I just describe it as things transpire?
I want to look out for the cultist, the one from the tunnels.
I want to find somewhere we can stay that won't draw attention.
I'd like to do the same as Joe.
I want to find supplies, like maybe more potions, or even better weapons.
I'll look out for anything that could be considered noteworthy.
Then let's have a perception check from you all. Wow, those have to be some of the worst rolls we have had this entire campaign.
All except that juicy-looking nat 20 from our trusted gnome player here.
Strange how you've been getting such good rolls since your return, don't you think?
Just good old luck at this point.
As you walk on, you're all too focused on blending in, and as such are unable to pay much attention for any particular details within the campsite. However, Bama's keen eyes were successful in spotting a few smaller cave entrances off to the south of the camp that look unattended.
I sidle over to Gormley and say quietly, I believe I have located us a place to lie low. Once we're done with this assignment station, follow me.
I give him a nod to show I understood him.
Even if we can't really see anything of real interest, can we at least get an idea of how the camp is reacting to us?
As you have been allowed entry, no one is paying you any attention.
That's good.
Except for the odd kobold here and there who eye up Groge.
What did I do?
It's probably because of your race. You know, scaly skin and all. Perhaps they haven't seen a turtle before.
Maybe they're trying to decide if Groge is fuckable.
Oh man, better watch out, Bush. I think I can see them preparing the oil.
Dungeon Master, what are they doing?
Right this minute, nothing but talking among themselves. But that can wait, as for now, you have reached the reassignment station.
What's going on?
A small crowd is gathered around a dwarf who stands upon a wooden crate which is connected to a tall pole with a small wooden plank attached to it that reads, Reassignment. He is shifting through his papers as the crowd stirs slightly. He calls out to the crowd,
We're nearly ready. Just hold your whistle while I sort these papers.
You can hear some grumbled talking among the crowd as you wait.
All this waiting, merely due to a loose, dire wolf. They caught the creature, didn't they? Why must it take so long?
I heard it got a few dwarves killed when they failed to stop it getting close to the leader's tent. That's one of them that was spared. He's probably afraid what will happen if he gets this wrong. Hurry up already!
And so he should be. Nothing angers the leaders more than incompetence.
That'll be why the Dragon Claw's here. I thought that was a bit odd, seeing as they never leave the leaders. Must be there on Cyanrath's orders. Make sure this one doesn't fuck up, like his kind so often does.
Can we see who they're talking about?
You can indeed. Unlike the dwarf who needs a wooden crate to stand on, the dragon claw they mentioned stands next to him at around 8 feet, but at least a foot of that is his headgear. A black helmet with protruding spikes. He stands rigid, holding a spear. And as the crowd begins to get noisy, he speaks.
Get on with it, dwarf.
Yes, of course. Listen up! Listen up! The next set of duties have been arranged, and I need you all to separate yourselves into 3 groups. Quickly now!
The crowd begins forming into 3 different groups. I need each of you to make a d6 roll.
I rolled a 1.
Same here.
I got 6 on my roll.
3 is the magic number for me?
And I got a 5 on mine.
Interesting. Donald, Barack. Move your characters to the left side. We'll call this Group 1. Bill, George, move over to the right side. This will be Group 3. And Joe, keep your character in that center, and we'll call it Group 2. The dwarf clears his throat and speaks up again.
Ahem, right! You lot there, let's call you Group 1. Your duty is to patrol the perimeter of the campsite for the next shift, which takes place after Resmir's rally. You can do what you wish until then. You lot, Group 2, you'll be dealing with the prisoners over at the internment station. Give them their slop, clean any mess, and dispose of any corpses. Then set the able-bodied ones to work. There's a guard there who'll let you know what they're doing. And finally, you lot, you're Group 3. You're to prepare feed for the Arachneans and serve it to them, then tend to the stables.
He hops down off of the wooden crate and strolls away, leaving you all to begin your tasks.
This is going to cause a bit of an issue.
Indeed. Being separated throws a spanner in the works, but I think we could use this to our advantage.
If you have an idea, better be quick about it before the groups move on, and so must we.
Everyone do their tasks. This will be a good opportunity to get to know what is going on here without looking suspicious. Swollenald and I will check out a cave I spotted earlier to see if it'll make for a good spot to lay low. If it is not good, we'll have to try to find a tent that's not currently occupied. We'll also look around for anything that may benefit us should combat become necessary. We'll come find you all and update you as we progress. Gormley, see what intel you can get from the prisoners. Just don't break character in case they're desperate and use that in some kind of bargaining attempt for the real cultists. Groge, they mentioned stables. See if there are enough horses for us to use, should we need a quick escape. Bildamus, as you can speak with animals, try conversing with the Arachneans. See if you can find out how much treasure is in there. When you all are done, head for the cave. Everyone, be careful and don't rouse suspicion. They think we're part of their cult. Let's keep that true, for now.
I'll nod my head in acknowledgement.
Same here.
I'll give a little wink.
I'll just grunt and start heading for this cave.
See you all soon. And I turn and hurry after Swole.
I guess I'll head to the internment station then.
And we'll go prepare feed for the giant-ass spiders.
Very good. We'll go between groups as you each undergo your tasks, and we'll start off with Group 3, Groge and Bildamus.
Where do we go then?
The fuck if I know.
Among you are 3 others, 2 kobolds and a cultist, who walks in front of you all, heading to the west side. The kobolds follow, but not before giving Groge a long look.
I don't like the way they looked at me. Can I do an insight check to see if I can understand what their intentions are?
Go ahead.
Before he does, can I give him some bardic inspiration?
If that's what you wish to do, go for it. George, add a d6 to your total roll.
Oh, nuts. Even with that, I only got 8 total.
With that score, you're unable to ascertain any insight into what their motives are. You'll just have to be on your guard as you follow them.
I suppose this is what I get for badly placing my stats when I made this character. Okay, next level. I'm upping my wisdom.
I should probably get going and follow these guys. Shake a leg, short stuff.
You got it, What should I call you while you look like that?
Oh, shit. I hadn't given it any thought. Well, her name was Cerulean Vestus. But just call me Sari.
Okay. Carrie, let's hurry after the others.
Close enough?
You follow the others as they head west. A minute or two pass and you arrive at a small cluster of tents, situated next to a paddock. It is split into 3 sections. In one, there are 4 horses. In the middle, 2 donkeys, and in the last one resides a single griffin. The last one is chained to the posts.
What the heck is that thing?
Dungeon Master. Would my character know?
Roll me a history check to find out. I'm afraid not, Bill. Your character is just as shocked as Groge at the sight of it.
What a strange-looking creature. It kind of looks like a horse and an eagle, but it has a lion's mane. Maybe it also drank a Terrywinkle potion?
Shame we can't ask it.
Not so fast, my tiny friend. I'll simply cast.
Oh, shit!
What's wrong?
I swapped spells when I leveled up.
It's not that much of a big deal. We just don't get to find out about this thing.
We also don't get to ask the Arachneans anything either. Fuck.
The cultist who was in your group has walked over to you both, looking rather annoyed. The 2 kobolds trail behind him, carrying very large bags.
You two, stop wasting time looking at that wretched creature. Go and feed the Arachneans at once.
Sure thing. I'll take that. And I walk towards one of the kobolds and reach a hand out to take a bag.
The cultist throws an arm out in front of you and he shakes his head. He raises his other arm and points south.
Arachneans only feed on flesh. Head to the internment station. No doubt there will be a corpse or 2 available. And if there isn't, Make some.
Groga would be feeling a lot of anger at this point, because he would find it hard to conceal this, and would be willing to smash this guy's face in with his fists.
Did I stutter? Underling?
Forgive my friend. We are a bit weary from our travel here and haven't had the chance of a bite to eat ourselves. We'll be on our way now, praise the Tiamat.
I'd like a deception check from you both. He gives you a contemptuous scowl before he snaps his fingers and walks on. The kobolds hoist their bags and move over to the paddocks, emptying out the contents into troughs.
Come on, let's get out of here.
And I'll walk on briskly.
As you turn to walk away, one of the kobolds hurries over to Grog. It looks over its shoulder, checking for where the cultist went, and then says quietly,
"These humans treat us different because they will never be as close to the great Tiamat as we are, brother."
Yes. Yes, they are clearly jealous of our connections, and they smell.
"We must do as the great dragon commands, and we must not hurt the humans." But they never said anything about playing some harmless trickery. Take this.
It hands you a small gray bag.
But don't let them see you use it, or it'll be your head that gets removed, like the dwarves earlier.
It then scurries off, cackling.
I look inside the bag. What do I see?
At first, the bag appears empty. Then you notice a small fuzzy object, about the size of a baseball, sitting at the bottom.
I'll leave it for now. Something tells me it isn't good, and I'll go and catch up with Billamus.
The pair of you make your way over to the internment station, but for now we will move over to Swolnald and Bama, as they have reached the cave. You stand before a rather small entrance, and it looks like it cuts deep into the surrounding edge of the campsite. What would you like to do?
I'll ignite a single flame in the palm of my hand, then walk in and look around.
The air grows cool and damp as you step inside. The rough stone walls glisten with beads of moisture, and faint echoes carry every sound you make. The ceiling dips low in places, but not enough to cause you any difficulties. A thin, earthy smell of moss and wet stone lingers here, and the flicker of your light reveals jagged shadows stretching across the uneven floor. Somewhere in the darkness ahead, a faint drip of water breaks the silence.
This will do, I say to myself as I walk back out to Swolnald. It's not luxury, but it's enough.
I say nothing and just look around the campsite. Boss man, can I see Cyanrath or the cultist from the tunnels?
Roll me a perception check. Given so many cultists are wearing the same style of clothing, you cannot possibly tell one from another. But you do see Cyanrath. He is standing in the center of a large crowd which is gathered in front of the biggest tent in the camp.
Excellent. I start walking over there.
Hey, Stomp, what do you think you're doing?
It's payback time.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! I rush ahead of him and stand in his way. We have to think logically here, Swolnald. You head there right now and you'll be dead before you reach him.
Move aside, Bama. I have waited long enough.
Then you leave me no choice to prevent our cover from being blown. I will stop you! And I thrust my arms out.
I'll keep walking forward and push him aside.
Both of you roll a strength check.
Finally a roll I can get behind. With a single finger, I kneel low and prod him to the side. I'll continue walking.
Stop, no!
Barak, you notice something that's a mixture of mist and smoke begin to come from Swolnald. It acts a little like flames licking his body with a reddish hint of color. When Swole next speaks, you hear a change in his voice.
I will have my revenge. I must have my revenge. His soul will be mine.
I run and jump onto his shoulders, clasping my hands around his eyes.
I'll need an athletics check for that. You successfully manage to jump onto his shoulders, clutching at his face with your hands.
I cast Shocking Grasp.
Although your hands are physically touching his face, your attack amounts to nothing more than a static shock you get if you were to rub a balloon.
Damn it! I use Chronal Shift and go again.
Your use of the Chronergy magic has paid off. On your second attempt, lightning surges across Swole's face, electrifying him. Roll for damage.
You have to be fucking kidding me.
Suck it, Barak. Now as punishment for attempting to assassinate me, I'm gonna deport your ass over the border. I'll pick Bama up off of my shoulders, swing him like one of those discus people at the Olympics, and toss him as hard as I can.
Let's have another set of strength checks, gentlemen. You managed to pull him off you with one hand. Where are you throwing Bama?
I don't know. I'll launch him at some bushes or something.
So be it. You launch Bama like he was a javelin. He hurtles through the air and hits the back of one of the giants that was sitting not too far from where you are. Barak, you take 4 bludgeoning damage from the impact, and a further 2 from hitting the floor. The mist or smoke, or whatever it was, vanishes the instant Bama made contact with the giant, and Swole's voice returns to normal. The giant slowly stands up and turns around.
Oi, you there! You throw summit at me! I'ma crush your fucking tiny head!
Oh shit.
And before we continue on that situation, we're going over to Gormley, who has walked into the internment station. You push aside the heavy flap of the tent, and the stench hits you first. A foul mix of sweat, blood, and waste that clings to the stale air. The canvas walls sag under the weight of grime, and the central poles of the tent have been turned into crude stocks, chains rattling faintly as broken bodies hang from them. Several prisoners lie slumped and lifeless, while others, gaunt and hollow-eyed, stare blankly at the dirt floor. The ground itself is stained and sticky with neglect, bearing dark patches of old blood and filth. At the far side, apart from the rest, sits a striking figure, a female elf with long crimson hair that gleams even in the dim light. Unlike the others, she bears no mark of torment. Her clothes are intact, her body unharmed, and though she is bound as tightly as any of them, her eyes still carry a spark of defiance.
I cover my mouth as I try not to retch. Who else is with me?
Just 2 bandits. They immediately begin choking on the stench. One of them was not able to prevent themselves from throwing up. The other splutters as he speaks.
Fuck this. You can deal with them.
They retreat hastily out of the tent, leaving you alone.
I'll start with opening the flap of the tent and seeing if I can hitch it, so it'll let some air in. Then I'll look around for some fresh water and food.
You manage to keep the opening clear, allowing some much-needed fresh air to enter into the putrid interior. You notice a couple of the prisoners stir slightly. As for water and food, there is literally nothing in here other than the prisoners.
Well then, is there any sign of the guard who was meant to direct me?
Roll me a perception check. You squint your eyes, scanning the dimly lit interior of the tent, and you spot what looks like someone in armor, lying face down near the female elf, who gives you a nervous smile as your eyes make contact.
I walk over to her, and I'll refrain from smiling for now. I need to maintain my cover until I know what's going on.
She begins to shift a little, her eyes darting from you, to the body on the floor and back to you.
Now, before you get any ideas, please hear me out. He was getting handsy. I had no choice.
I stop a few feet from her and bend down to check the body.
You can hear a shallow breathing coming from him, coupled with a very quiet moan of agony.
What exactly did you do then?
I merely took a jab at his brain. The one he was thinking with, at least.
I don't doubt that. For what it's worth, I won't be trying to do anything to you, miss. I'm here to tend to all of you. I gesture to the rest of the prisoners. Where can I find food and water for you?
A persuasion roll, please, Joe.
Actions speak louder than words. And yet yours appear to carry sincerity. How strange for a member of the cult of the dragon.
Yes. Well, please answer my question.
This one carried on him the bag of scraps we've had to endure, and the bottle of disease-ridden water. I believe they fell behind me when I struck a nerve.
I'll move to where she was referring to and retrieve the bag and container.
As you move within a foot of her, the rope that bound her falls away. She leaps on top of you, brandishing a small knife. She holds it tightly to your throat.
All right, now, love, don't go making any sudden movements, or I'll have to stain that handsome beard of yours.
I stay very still. There really isn't any need for this, miss. I'm not who you think I am.
Persuasion check.
Actually, you're exactly who I think you are. My ticket out of this wretched hellscape.
I have no issue with helping you escape.
You meant to say you have no choice. Now hush up and start walking to the tent opening.
It'll be pointless to try right now. They close the gates until sunup. I say this as I start walking very slowly to the entrance.
That is of no concern to me. I just need you to take me to the paddocks.
Look, if you just give me some time and let me explain, please, you'll realize you're making a mistake. You can trust me.
Let's have another persuasion check.
Trust you. You're all the same. The atrocities you've committed can never be forgiven. Enslaving innocent people, burning homes, murder, it's filth like you who got my dear friend Sharpen slaughtered. I will never believe a word from the likes of you. Now shut the fuck up.
Sharpen? You knew Sharpen.
Before she can respond, in walk Bilimus and Groge. You all stop still, taking in the scene.
I immediately ready my quarterstaff and take a stance, ready to fight. Drop the knife.
I whip my lute out, giving it a strum as I stare down this lady.
This isn't how I imagined my first girl on Girl Encounter. Damn it, Gormley. She's cute as well.
Damn, I was never very good at improvising. Sorry about this, love.
Joe, dexterity saving throw. You barely register the glint of steel before it's too late. You think it's a shallow cut, but then comes the warmth, the wetness, the sudden weakness in your knees. Your hand snaps to your neck instinctively, and it comes away slick with red. The sound that escapes you is not a scream, but a wet gasp, a desperate rattling choke. Then, silence. The weight of your body is gone. The floor rushes up to meet you, and all goes black.